Okay, here we go. Hello, Internet. I'm David, and I'm gonna do an unboxing video today. Um, and I wanted to do it because I'm actually testing out. I got a new microphone. It's this guy, the Snowball Ice. Um, and so I just wanted to do a test of the mic. Um, so the video is not that great. Sorry about the backlighting. Um, eh. Anyway, so but hopefully the mic works okay. What I'm gonna do an unboxing of. I I know this isn't exactly the new hotness and whatever, but I recently got into Star Realms. It's a deck builder, uh, kind of similar to like Dominion and stuff. It's been out for a couple years, but I only just discovered it, and I've been having fun with it. It's really cool. Um, and so what I did, I just ordered, and I got in the mail here. I just ordered the Star Realms Unity expansion, and you can see all the different packs here. um, and so I just thought that I'm just gonna tear these open and let's see what's inside them. So there are four different packs, as you can see. Each one comes with 12 cards, and so from what I understand, there are two packs. The Assault pack, right here, and the Command pack, and those two tend to be, they say, typically like your normal ships and bases from the core sets. So that's probably what we're gonna find in there. And then there's these other two different packs. There's missions, which I guess sort of give you new kind of in-game objectives to work towards. I don't know much about them. And then there's also heroes, which add a sort of new card type to the mix. So those should be interesting. But anyway, let's go ahead and dig right in. We're gonna start with I'm gonna start with the Assault pack, and so let's see what's inside here. Irk. Yeah. So so this isn't exactly like, this isn't like your typical CCG. So every Assault pack, it's got the same cards in it. It's just an basic expansion. There's not a whole lot to collect. So anyway, okay, so this is interesting. I think this is one of the interesting things about this expansion. So you'll see it's got this faction pairs card, and I think that's one of the new features of this expansion, is that some of these cards have dual faction types. So anyway, there's that. So let's see what we've got. It looks like, I'm just kind of thumbing through them here, and it looks like there are you've got a ship. So each of the four different faction pairs on that card that we saw earlier, right here, it looks like they're offering, the pack includes one ship for each of those faction pairings, and you get two copies of that ship, and then it offers one base of that faction pairing. So first off, let's take a look. This is, we're looking at the, sorry, I keep looking back at this card. We're looking at, these are the cards that are the faction pair for the Blob and the Star Empire. And so the first one here is this Trade Star. It's a 1-drop, and it offers you two two trade power. Basically looks like a cheaper version of the neutral explorers. So that could be useful, I guess. Trash it to get 2 damage. And then here we have the Union Stronghold. It's 5-drop. It's got 5 defense, and it deals 3 damage every turn. Blob combo is scrap a card in the trade row. And Empire combo is target opponent discards a card. That discard power can be really powerful. It's one of the Empire's specialties, so that could be interesting. So the next ones we have are this is the Empire, Star Empire and Trade Federation Alliance. So the first one is the Alliance Transport we have. If you can see it, it's also a 2-drop. And it gives you 2 trade power. And then it has the 2 faction abilities as well, which if you can get those 2, if you can get both of those activated, this looks like it could be a pretty good card. You know, again, getting the discard power, getting the Star Empire discard power can really do some damage. And then, and I mean, who doesn't like free, extra authority? So anyway, the next card here is the Embassy Base. It's a big one. It's an 8-drop, and it has 6 defense, and it looks like it's really good for card cycling. So you get you get to draw 2 cards, and then you discard one of them. So that'll get you moving through your deck faster. It looks like it might be a little bit expensive, but especially when all it does is draw 2 cards. All it does is cycle. I mean, some of the command ships, the bigger ships, have some other abilities tacked on, but I don't know. As a base, that might be a pretty good one. Because you're getting it every turn, and it does have 6 strength. Anyway, so next we're looking at the Trade Federation and Mech Cult combos. Here we have the Coalition Messenger ship. It is it's a 3-drop, and you get 2, and the let's see, choose a card of 5 or less in your discard pile and put it on top of your deck. That could be handy, especially if you can get card draw synergy sequencing going with this. You can grab a card, a good card from your discard pile, or one that you particularly want, stick it on top of your deck, and then play a ship or a base that gives you card draw, and you've got that card in your hand. So like that kind of synergy is really, just in the playthroughs that I've done, has been really effective. So that's kind of cool. And then here's the base. It's a lookout post, and it's an outpost. It's 7-drop, 6 strength outpost, and you draw an extra card every turn. So not bad, and it's going to be taking some damage, but that could be an interesting one. And so the last ones from this pack, we're going to look at the I've got the this is the Blob Machine Cult Alliance cards. So the first one here, Yeah, sorry, let me get this up. The first one here, yeah, sorry about the glare, guys. The first one here is the Blob Bot, which sounds kind of scary. It's a 3-drop, and it gives you 5 attack, which is pretty good. Combo for the Blob gives you 2 trade. Combo with the Machine Cult, scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. So, yeah, you've got, you know, the attack, the base attack is on par with the Ram, the Blob Ram, from the core set. And that card's pretty effective. I guess this one is just a little bit more versatile. You know, less you know, face smashy, and you know, you get some draw power or trade power, and you get the deck thinning mechanism. You know, with the combos there. So yeah, so it seems about on, you know, it seems similar to the Ram, and you know, but perhaps a little more versatile if you're going for a different, you know, not quite so smashy approach. So anyway, the last card in this pack is the Exchange Point. So this is a base. It's a 6-drop, 7 defense. That's a lot. So this one's going to take some work for your opponent to bring it down, and we've got 2 damage from it. And let's see, it says scrap a card in your hand, your discard pile, or the trade row. So, you know, you can, yeah, that's pretty versatile. So, yeah, I don't know. This one looks interesting. The attack is not huge, but it's got a very flexible, you know, faction bonus ability, and that 7 defense looks pretty potent. So anyway, that is the Star Realms United Assault Pack, and let's in our next one, we will take a look at the Missions Pack right here. So see you in a minute.